Even though I was born and raised in the US, my grandparents are from Mexico. So I can tell that their culture has definitely influenced how I communicate. I don't speak Spanish, but I've still picked up on some habits from them, especially my grandma. Every time she talks, I always see her make facial expressions, and she'll talk with her hands, which kind of like how I'm doing now. She'll like use her hands, like she'll say, "Oh, over there," or just anything. And so I can definitely see how that has implemented itself into my everyday conversation. I've also been raised to be very respectful and polite around older people just because I was taught with the mindset that that's somebody's grandparents. So why would I want to be rude to some older people when I wouldn't want somebody being rude to my grandparents? Like, that's just not something that is a good look. Although it is kind of unfortunate that there is a language barrier between me and my grandparents. Since I don't speak Spanish, I can't really have a full conversation with them. So they say things and I just simply don't get it. Or they have a saying from Mexico that I just don't understand, or it'll fly over my head. But I just can't do nothing about it. I'll just ask my mom for the definition. And also, people from different cultures might not understand the way I talk. For example, like somebody could look at me talking and be like, "Oh, he's kind of loud," or "Oh, he's kind of using his hands too much. Why is he talking like that?" But that's just how I was raised. That's just what I saw around me. So it's just kind of like not a miscommunication, but it's just a difference. And one misunderstanding between me and my grandpa, he was talking to me in Spanish one time, and I was kind of just sitting there. I didn't really want to, like, my mom was in the other room, and he was just continuing to speak in Spanish, even though he knows that I don't speak it. But I was just sitting there, and he was like, I could tell he was asking me a question. And so instead of being like, "I have no idea what you're saying," I said, yeah, of course, for sure. And later I found out that he was doing that so he could get me to sign up for cutting the grass for him. When I later asked my mom, what was he saying? Because he told her that I was going to be busy next weekend. She was like, "I guess you're coming to your grandparents again. You're going to have to cut the grass." So, I mean, it worked out in his favor, but for me, I was a little upset he took advantage of me not speaking Spanish.